Hi, I'm Julie. If you have a VEVOR kiln and want to know what glaze schedule you can run in it for cone 6 clay, this is the video for you. I've created a glaze schedule that works with the VEVOR. The VEVOR does run a little bit hot. Mine does. You'll have to test your own with witness cones. And if you find that yours runs a little bit hot like mine does, you'll want to use a schedule something like this. I did create a guide with my kiln firing schedules, my bisque and my glaze firing schedule for stoneware pottery that I use in my VEVOR kiln. If you make pottery miniatures or something that fits inside this 5.5 square inch interior of the VEVOR kiln, this could be a good schedule for you. I found this works well with the clay and glaze that I use, but do your due diligence. If you're using like cone 04 clay, you can't take it above the bisque firing schedule temperatures. It's always important to use the right clay and match it with the right glaze and then fire it in the right kiln schedule. If you like this guide, you can get a copy of it on Etsy. So here's how I do a glaze cycle. I'm going to run it through and I'm going to show you which buttons to press, and I hope everything goes great for you. Go ahead and print it vertically and double-sided. There's the guide. Okay, turning on the kiln. The first segment. Let's start with short, long, short, long. There we go. We need to change this to 30 minutes. Oops, got distracted, went too far. There we go. Individual presses to go individual digits, or to go fast, you would hold in the button. So we're going to switch to the 95, which is the temperature, and change it to 120. So I'm going to go to press U, and now this one's blinking, and I will change it up to 120. I'm holding it in to make it go faster. Okay, now to switch to the next stage, which is 2, I'm going to hit P, short P once. Excellent. So this one needs to be 300 degrees here and 15 minutes up here. So let's move the 15 first. Okay. There we go. And now I'm going to press the U to move between the parameters to this one. Now I'm going to take that up to 300 degrees Celsius. Holding it in. There we go. And now we're going to move to stage 3. Okay, this one is 15 minutes also. I'm going to move it down, holding in the down button. And now I'm going to press U to move to the next parameter. And this is correct, so I'm going to leave it alone and press P. Now we're at stage 4. I'm putting it at 573 for 25 minutes. So I'm just going to increase that to 25. And right here, I can just press P to go to 5. Okay. This one should be 995 degrees for 20 minutes. U, and then 995. So we have to go up. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay, P to go to stage 6. This one is going to be for 10 minutes. So as you can see, I am switching this from a bisque cycle to a glaze cycle. The glaze cycle goes hotter, pressing U to move to the next set of parameters, 1186 degrees. Now, my clay is cone 6 clay, and that is why I'm going this hot. If you're using cone 04 or 06 clay, you're not going to go this hot because it would melt and ruin your kiln. Sorry for the echo. I am filming this in my bathroom that has ceramic flooring, which is very safe for firing on top of because it will not catch fire. I have clearance away from the wall. There we go, 1186 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes. which is approximately 2,167 degrees Fahrenheit. This kiln, the VEVOR, VEVOR, runs in centigrade. So if you didn't know that, you would have messed this up. So I'm going to switch to parameter number 7. 7 is for 60 minutes. I'm going to change that to 30 minutes, according to the kiln schedule. Now I have made a lovely PDF for you. I'm pressing U to move here, and I'm going to change this to 545. The reason we're slowly backing the temperature down to 545 and holding it there while the clay does the clay needs to go past this like shrinking point, or a point at which it would be unstable. So we have to take it there and hold it for a little bit to give the clay time to adjust. I'm going to 545 degrees centigrade. I worked out this kiln schedule myself, and I am sharing it with you. But if you want the printed version to have as a handy guide, I sell it for $1.50 on Etsy. Very cheap, but my work is worth something. So I'm going to hit P to go to the parameters for 8. And I just had it for 30 minutes, but I'm going to leave it at 60 here. It's fine, whatever you want to do. 8 is when I'm going to be shutting it off anyway, but I leave myself as much time as possible because the kiln will start running through its schedule again if you don't turn it off. You need to be back here in order to turn it off at 8. This cycle takes about 4.5 hours on mine. You monitor your own kiln and then know how long it takes and be back in time for that cycle. Now, you can't just add up the times. It takes time to ramp up to these temperatures. So you just adding this up is not going to tell you how long it takes. For me, it takes about 4.5 hours. Yours will be something similar probably, depending on what your numbers are. So anyway, I'm going to keep this at 10 degrees for 60 minutes and then 10 degrees centigrade, and that's fine because the kiln will just be cooling and moving down towards that number. It won't actually use this number, but I just left a number in there. It works. So if you run back through it, here are the settings. Stage 1, 30 minutes, 120 degrees. Stage 2, 15 minutes, 300 degrees. Stage 3, 15 minutes, 568 degrees centigrade. Stage 4, 25 minutes, 573 degrees centigrade. Stage 5, 20 minutes, 995 degrees. I have these strange numbers in here because my kiln's a little hot and I am factoring that in. Okay. Stage 6, 1186 degrees for 10 minutes. Stage 7, 30 minutes, 545 degrees centigrade. Stage 8, 60 minutes, 10 degrees. Stage 9, 60 minutes, 10 degrees. Good. We're going to make it run now. We're going to press long hold on the P button. There we go. Now, if I don't see the equal sign, I didn't do it right. So now it says the current temperature is 24 degrees centigrade. It's going to climb to 120 degrees. When it reaches 120 degrees, it's going to start counting down 30 minutes, 29 minutes, 28 minutes until it's 0, and then it'll move to stage 2. When it reaches stage 8, turn off your kiln. Unplug it. Come back in a couple hours, plug it in, turn it on, and then look and see what the temperature is. If the temperature is below 100, then you are safe to open your kiln door. Before that, you risk shattering your pottery if you open it up too soon. And don't touch it right away, even at 100 degrees centigrade, that's still very hot. As you can see, there are no flammables anywhere around my kiln. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and happy firings.